Well, it's the start of another weekend, but like I've said before, weekends don't mean so much when you're self-employed, except you get to hang out with your working friends. And you guys, of course. Alright guys, well happy Vaping Friday to ya. Hopefully you guys are having a good end of your week. Looking forward to a couple of days off. We actually got beautiful, just the tail end of summer type weather. Mid to low 80s, sunny. I'm going to get out there in just a little bit. So am I overdressed for the occasion again? That happens to me a lot. You know I'm out of laundry when I'm wearing a plain white t-shirt, but hey, at least it's clean. Sorta. Alright guys, so we got some good stuff to do tonight. We got to get on it. We got some new vapors to welcome to the fold and some other comments to take a look at. First comment comes from Jim Diddler. Diedler. Is that your real name, man? If so, I'm sorry. Jim says that he started vaping about 5 or 6 weeks ago and has not touched a cigarette since after 30 years of smoking. Pretty much my exact same story, except that it was 20 years and it's been about 4 years, so really not very many similarities between the stories, except we both quit smoking as so many others. So rack up another win for vaping. Good job, Jim. Not with the name, but with the vaping thing. Alright, so Jessica Hobbs says that she was smoking for 10 years, and then after watching my videos, started vaping, hasn't had a cigarette for 172 days, I think. You know they're still new when they're counting the days. But good for you, and I don't know if that picture is your daughter or you are just incredibly youthful looking, but you don't seem like somebody who could have smoked for 10 years, but what I don't know, I won't worry about. So Rudy Botha says that he has been smoke-free for 2 months after 11 years, and he is coming all the way from South Africa. Another indoor smoker from around the world. Alright, thanks for the comment, Rudy. Congrats. I love hearing from vapors from other countries. Alright, and our last new vapor comment comes from Adamad. Abomad. Abe. Check it out. So Adamad is from Italy, another one from around the globe. Says he's quit smoking now for 3 months, I believe. Says that he understands me better than anybody, and then mentions to keep up or good work on the speech impediment. That comment was sounding hella creepy until he mentioned the speech impediment. I think he means being Italian. He understands my English better than most people's English, I assume, unless he really means he understands me deeply, like my deep subconscious. And in that case, I apologize because I wouldn't wish that on anybody. You don't want to understand this? Trust me. Alright, thanks for all the comments and congratulations to all the new vapors. So Mac Guy 155 says he loves my new vape cave setup. It makes him feel like I'm doing my vapor reviews from a penthouse apartment in New York. And this news report coming to you from beautiful New York City, where it is always sunny with scattered clouds. At least judging from my view it is. Well, it feels like I'm doing my fucking reviews from a penthouse apartment in New York. But not really though. But, you know, a little bit. No. Well, speaking of my favorite red E-Juice 2 Jod, I happen to be vaping on some of it right here. On the Nautilus Mini in my VTR. I know a lot of people have been asking me about it. Now you do have to take the bottom off and then put it back together like a ship in a bottle. Here, I'll show you guys something. It doesn't actually fit. It's stuck in there. You got to ship in a bottle that shit. and build it inside the tube. Anyway, simple. If I could figure it out, you could figure it out. And that red juice is probably one of 3 of the Pocono vapes. This is the black cherry berry, one of my favorites. They also have a raspberry iced tea that I love, plus a raging cherry. So it could be any one of those 3. One of the other things I love is it always vapes huge, and I never get vapor's tongue with this shit. It always tastes good to me. Every tank after tank. I'm just thankful to have some at all. Alright, our next comment is from Michael Quinian. Check that out while I take another vape. Alright, so Michael Quinian says, based on my review, he went out and bought 2 of these Nautilus Aspire mini tanks. That's dedication and devotion. He took that leap of faith, not 1, but went out and just bought the 2 right off of my say-so. Well, I'm glad to hear he's loving them just as I still am. I wouldn't steer you wrong, Michael Quinian, whoever you is. Well, now you know you can stick it in your VTR too, if you happen to be vaping on one. No worries. For the last comment, we're going to have to shoot over to the Instagram. I like to try to at least include one of those every time. And yes, you can follow me on Instagram too. Let's see what they got to say, the Instagrammers. Wow, that's a nice comment. So Bayers Loves Music says, I'm one of the funniest human beings he's ever come across. And that's coming all the way from South Africa. Damn, they must not let you motherfuckers in South Africa have no jokes. Feel bad for you. You gotta come on here to YouTube. Damn. Well, that's my second comment from South Africa. I guess that makes you our Spotlight Country of the Week. I actually just freaking made that up, but that would actually be a really good idea. Maybe next week. Well, if you find me that funny, Bayers, all I can say is it's because I'm inspired by my viewers. My viewers bring out the best insults in me. I gotta say. I tried to hire a professional one time to come and insult my viewers for me. He took one look and said, with viewers like that, you should be able to come up with your own insults, son. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me for this fine Friday night. If you want to go check out any of the stuff you saw here, the VTR or the tank or the juice, I will put the links down. You know where. Boom. Damn nuts. You can look right down in the crotch box, feel free. I promise you won't find anything but links down there. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you on Monday. And I gotta go fucking find some clothes or something so I can go start my life. Alright, see you next time.